Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So up first, we have approval of the meeting minutes from last month. Were there any comments from Planning Commission on those?
No.
All right, well, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from July 16th, 2025. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. And then, do we have anybody in the audience with just a general public comment? No? All right, so then we'll move on to the subdivision and land development plans. We have William Solomon.
Good evening. Blaine Markle with James R. Holly and Associates. So yes, the plan before you is the William J. Solomon final subdivision plan. On sheet number 2, you can actually see the existing parcel. It would be referred to as lot number 9, and it consists of 106. 106 acres inside. That shows the boundaries of the property there off of Ingham Road and also then Boyer Road. The purpose of this plan then is to subdivide that lot number 9 right there into 2 lots. What will happen is lot number 9 will then be smaller after a lot is taken off, and it'll still be used as the residual agricultural lands. And then we are creating a lot, the second lot would be lot number, let's see if I get this to work here again. There we go. So on the third sheet then shows you where lot number 11 is, and that would include the existing house where William Solomon lives, and the adjacent outbuildings that are there with the driveway. It's as small as he could create. And I believe the purpose of this plan, again, is 2 lots, but this lot then is where he's been living, and he just wants to subdivide it off for into the future on who knows what he may do with the remaining agricultural lands, and you know some of the horse buildings that are out there, the pastures and what have you. So it just gives him more flex there that he'll have 2 lots. No improvements are being proposed with this plan. It's clearly zoned agricultural, and yeah, really it's going to remain as is. We're just creating 2 lots. There is on-site water, on-site sewer. I guess that's really about it. This lot right here, lot number 11, is just over 1 acre in size, and you can see everything on the plans there. But that's right off of Boyer Road, at 14864 Boyer Road. That's the address. I think we went down, received Jeff Shue, C.S. Davison comments. I'll go down through them then. I believe everything has been addressed. And with this plan, we are then requesting your consideration of approval of 4 waivers. And those waivers are also noted on the plan. The first waiver would be the required scale of 100. That's section 22403 1J. And what we have on the plan here is we put it a 200 scale, and if you go to sheet number 2, the reason we went with 200 is it fit perfect just on a plan sheet, and since we're not creating any new improvements or anything like that, I mean, we feel that the clarity's there, it meets the purpose, you can still see everything, but we do need to ask for that waiver since the ordinance does require a 100 scale drawing. We have a 200 scale. But then if you go to sheet number 3, where we are creating that new lot, That is at 60 scale then, so that does meet the ordinance there. So that would be the first waiver for consideration, and I believe CS Davison did recommend that one for their consideration of their approval. The second would be the critical environmental areas, and that was section 22-403-1EE. And again, we're just requesting that waiver due to no improvements being proposed with this plan. I mean, we're still showing things, what's out there, but we do need to ask for that consideration of a waiver. The third would be existing contours shown at 5-foot intervals. On this plan here in the sheet number 2 there, we have them shown as 10-foot intervals. Again, it's still clear. You can see which way all the topography breaks and all that by looking at that. But it just made it so it wasn't so cluttered. So we were asking for consideration, your consideration of approval for that to go from 5-foot intervals to 10-foot intervals. And then the fourth waiver is the wetland boundaries. And again, we were just asking for a waiver there due to no improvements and/or, I mean, there's no land use changes or anything. There's currently the existing houses there, driveways there, everything. So we're not proposing no earth disturbance whatsoever. So we would ask for your approval of hopefully that waiver as well then, due to no improvements being proposed with this plan. So however you want to then do it, do you want me to go through the CS Davison letter and then come back to those waivers, or do you have any questions on the waivers now, or?
I just had a question. On the application for the waivers, it had the requirement of sidewalks. Is that?
But it's not mentioned in the.
Yeah.
It's not in the letter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
I
think that they would
did
be
not
waived.
even, where was that mentioned, or that was on?
Application.
Yeah, it's number 1.
Okay, and unfortunately, I don't have the, I'm not sure why that,
You might wanna ask for it just to cover your.
yeah, I guess so,
I'm
it's
not-
kinda,
Is it required in the ag district under the sidewalk?
I think it is in any subdivision, yeah. So-
I think what I would say in an abundance of caution is we would grant it with our standard 6-month note,
Yeah,
which means at any point in time.
right.
that's why I'm looking at the plan real quick, just to make sure that note's not already on here.
Yeah, it's, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't see it
didn't look at the
anywhere, and
plan
I guess so I wasn't at the in-house staff, another guy, Jason Brenneman from our office was, and yeah, I was unaware of that too, you just mentioned
Yeah.
that, so I didn't even know that was.
It wasn't in Jeff's response to your letter or in your letter, I noticed.
Right.
I think in an abundance of
Yeah.
caution, since it's on the application, why don't you consider it? And then the township can determine, ultimately whether. it
I can
needs
tell
to
you,
go
we
look
already
into
support it,
that.
cause there are no sidewalks or curbs out there
Right.
anyway. So,
Right.
yeah, so it's,
It's in the woods.
yeah,
Right, it's
yeah.
something we see often
So-
in your township.
Yeah, it's pretty much a standard waiver request in the ag district, so.
But yeah, if we could ask for that, I'd certainly do that, and I'd put it on the plan, I can revise the plan, get that added on there, and I'll put the 6-month note that you referred to, if that's okay with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
makes sense.
The lots that's going to be there in the woods, they'll be 100 feet away from CEAs, waterways and ponds.
Which lots are you referring to? This plan's just for the two lots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that subdivision you see there on,
Yeah.
that's already been approved years ago.
right,
That was prior even
It's been a
before
while.
CAs were even a thing, so.
right.
Yeah, so that subdivision's already approved, but that did come off this farm, so.
Right, and it was addressed in the
Yeah.
parcel history, but
Yeah.
that was it, yeah. So this plan's just looking at just keeping the residual and just creating that new farmstead right around his house and
Okay.
outbuilding.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotcha.
is what this plan's for then.
All right, so does the planning commission want to act on the waiver requests first?
Yeah.
All right, does anybody in the audience want to provide a comment at all? All right. Does anybody want to make a motion, or?
You can go ahead if you like.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we recommend to the Board of Supervisors approval of the 5 waivers, and for the sidewalk waiver, that the notification gets added to the plan about the 6 months requirement for the sidewalks. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, and then next we'll act on the plan, so if you want to take us through the
Yeah, it was-
outstanding items that were listed there.
Right, so it would be referring to C.S. Davison's letter dated August 1st, 2025. And going down through there, number 1, A through D is obviously the waivers that we just talked about. E was a notarized signature of owner to be added prior to final plan approval, and the township does have those signed plans. So that's taken care of as well. Then 1F, the township is to review the parcel history provided. We did resubmit these plans back in with the revisions, and the parcel history is shown there on, you can see it on your plans, sheet number 1 there, kind of the lower right side. That is the parcel history there. And this would then, there's no remaining dwelling units left then with this tract. I mean, it'll be done then. So, and that's what that parcel history says. So I think we addressed that comment then. G, deed restrictions and protective covenants shall be added to the plans. In the event of no deed restrictions or protective covenants, it says are required, a note shall be added to the plan. And in fact, there was a note added to the plan. I don't know if they've seen that or not, but number 13, it refers there that we did have protective covenants based upon your Saldo ordinance. And we listed the ones that are on there, but other than those, there are no other deed restrictions or any other covenants imposed with this plan. So I think we've satisfied that then as well. And that's number 13 there. Okay.
Was the note on the back about the acreage beyond the maximum standards?
Okay.
Was that
And
right?
then, yes. The note should be added to the plan to. Okay,
Yeah.
so there, what
Yeah,
we,
new number 16 on the plan.
Okay, note number 16.
Yeah,
Okay,
that addresses it.
got it. Great.
yeah, that talks about the 50,000. So we were slightly in excess for the gross area to create this lot right here. But that's as tight as we can get it, again, to encompass the existing improvements that are out there. And then here, just something I might as well mention. So this lot goes around like this, right here, right out to the center of the road and back. Worth noting here is, right here is where the existing septic system is for his house. It's where it currently is. So there is an easement just around that area right now. Now, into the future, let's just say something would happen to that septic system, or he would need to replace it or whatever. He did provide additional testing in creating this lot. He has the area right here that he can then put a new septic system in right back on his lot, and it'll clean up everything. And then that easement on lot number 11, the residual lands, that will go away then. So it was just a way of cleaning up the plans. So he did do that then as well.
You guys have any additional questions?
Nope.
That covers it.
Okay. And I guess, should we still mention in the motion, the letter, or?
Yes,
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
subject to any outstanding comments, and then
Okay.
it'll be a catch-all. I think they're all covered, but you just, no one mentioned it.
Okay. Did you want to make a motion, Ben?
Sure. I'll motion that we recommend to the Board of supervisors that the Solomon subdivision, final subdivision plan be approved, recommend that they approve, contingent on any outstanding items from the C.S. Davidson letter dated August 1st.
Fifth then, I think it's 5, I believe, unless my letter's wrong. This one,
This one's.
One.
is it?
1/2025.
Well, ain't that song?
Yeah, August 1, 2020.
All right, good deal. Got me. Wow.
All right, and I'll second that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll second it. Go ahead.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
See you, Lane.
And then no new business or old business. The pending plan report was attached. Planning commissioners, any comments?
I know.
No, and no correspondence, and so I'll call the meeting adjourned.